Hello, everybody. How is everyone doing today? It's nice to see so many of you here, actually. Who have we got in the room, first of all? So we have Simon. Hello, Simon. We've got Wiccan. Hello. Nancy. Hello, Nancy. We've got Butterfly, Love Child. Hello. We've got Robin from Toadstool Tarot. Hello, Robin. We've got Whispering Well. Hello. Hello, everyone that's coming in. Hello, everyone. So, how are we all doing? First of all, are we all? Oh, Jen is still awake. How are you still awake, Jen? I'm sure you were in Simon's chat. So why are you still awake? Oh, Maharet's here. Hello, Jamie's here. Hello, Jamie. Crystal Sparkles is here. Hello. God, loads of you are here. That's really nice. I always like it when there's loads of people here. It makes me happy. It makes me feel like a proper YouTuber when there's people in the room waiting for me. I mean, normally when I first started, there was like never anybody in the room, and I'd be talking to a blank camera to an empty room. But now it makes me feel so happy that you're all here. Hopefully, you're not going to be too disappointed with what I'm going to talk about today. It's just a random chat, basically. I thought I'd come on, have a quick chat with you guys before the weekend. I've got some videos to film over the weekend, so I won't be going live or anything. And I know there's always a lot going on at the weekend and stuff. But yeah, I thought I'd just come on. I have had a few purchases arrive recently, so I thought I would happily show you what I've got. And what I've done today, I've added a bit more stuff to the altar. I don't know if you can see. You can't really see it. Oh, you can. You can sort of see it. So I've added some little candles for Astara, some colour-coded candles for Astara. There's a little herb mix there, some oil, and a little crystal. They are all from my little Astara ritual kit that I got from a shop online. I'm sure I've shown these before. I'm sure these were quite a while ago. But yeah, this is my little Sabbat kit. And it has candles and oil and herb blends and stuff for each of the Sabbats. And as Astara is about a week away now, I thought, not Astara, sorry, I'm talking rubbish. I meant Beltane. As Beltane is a week away now, I thought I would start prepping the altar for it because I stripped it back recently. So yeah, so I thought I would come on. Seems a little bit dark here. Well, in my room, it seems dark here. I can put a light on my desk, which I normally have on, but if you think it's dark, wait there then. I'll go and get a light. Can you come in? Sorry, apparently it's too dark.
I'm bringing gin. There's a gin delivery.
There we go. Thank you very much for my gin delivery.
Enjoy your gin.
I will. Oh. Is that any better, Robin? Is that better? Can you see me a bit better now with some more light? So yeah, Lee has just arrived, or just popped in, and he's brought me a lovely glass of gin and tonic. And it's rhubarb and ginger gin. It's so good. Oh, that taste is amazing. Such a good taste. Rhubarb and ginger gin. It's not very gingery at all. In fact, I can't taste the ginger because I do not like ginger. I can't taste it. I can just taste the rhubarb, and it's so good. So good. So yeah, we're having gin, and then after this live, we're gonna have dinner. We're having macaroni cheese, but it's super posh. It's macaroni cheese, loads of different types of cheese and pancetta in it. And then we're going to have a side of green beans and a side of garlic cabbage. So that'd be really nice. So yeah, but this gin is the rhubarb and ginger gin. It's the brand is called Hortus, and it's sold in Lidl in the UK, and they've won awards for their gin, and it's reasonably priced, like 50 centilitres, I think it was, or 70 centilitres was like £10, which was really good value. So yeah, it's really delicious. The only problem is we're going through it quite quickly because it is so delicious. So yeah, that's really bad. We'll have to buy more. But the Hortus gin is amazing. So yeah. So I've come on because I've got a few purchases that have arrived recently. So I thought I would show them to you. And I've even prepared myself and got links to the places, because I got these, obviously we can't go shopping into shops anymore. So I got this stuff online and I've got links prepared for you if you want to go and have a look at the stuff. So the first thing I'm going to show you, I got some new candle holders. So in my Sabbat ritual kits, I've got one for each Sabbat. They come with like herb blends. They come with an oil, which is on the altar. They come with little candles associated to the colours of the Sabbat. They even have these little wood-etched, not coasters, but they're like coasters, but little wood-etched or wood-burnt decoration. I've not used them because I've got cards that I use from the Witch's Wisdom as all decorations at the moment. But they're really cute. They're really cute, these little kits. But I couldn't have any candle holders that fitted the candles, and I felt like I wanted some for those candles because they're dinky little candles, and I thought to myself, they're really good candles to use for super quick spells as well, that size. So I went onto the website, or the Freya's Cauldron website, to have a look for some candle holders, and I got some. And these are the little candle holders, the little wooden blocks with the hole drilled in. They've got the name of the Sabbat on each one. So I've got one for each Sabbat. And on the other side, they've got these little vines. And on the back, it's got the triple moon. So there's currently 3 just over there. And it's got the Beltane one, because we're coming up to Beltane. And then I've turned the others around, they've got the triple moon. So there's all the 3 coloured candles on the altar. But yeah, they're really cute. I really like them. There's got like, this one's Ostara, Samhain, Lammas, because I can never pronounce the other name for Namas. For Lammas, I can never pronounce the other name. And because I'm super organized, I've actually got a link which I'm going to pop into chat. Now, this is a UK-based company, which is really cool. They also do some sort of subscription boxes. Now, I personally decided not to get a subscription box from them. For me, I thought they were a bit too basic. They also do some starter kits. Again, for me, a bit too basic. I've had one of those starter kits. It was gifted to me a couple of years ago by an ex-partner. So I've got some stuff and it's all right. But for Baby Witches, it's perfect. I mean, that website, I'm currently looking at it at the moment as I was like getting the links, going, oh, I wonder if I should buy that. Oh, I wonder if I should buy that. Like little besoms. They've got this really cool pentagram wall plaque that's made of like resin, but it's done with broomsticks. So it looks really good. And it matched my broomstick candle holder as well. So I'm like, oh, do I buy that? But yeah, that's a really good little website for people in the UK. And I think they're really cute. I like them. They're really, really cute. It'll allow me to utilize those candles. And the candles that fit these that she sells on her website, not expensive at all. So I'm like, okay, I'll buy them. They're a little investment and they look nice on the altar and it's wood. So yeah, I thought they were really, really nice. So who have we got? What are people saying? These sets are called, and yeah, the ritual sets are really cute and really cool, especially if you're not making your own herb blends, which I don't make my own herb blends. I can't be bothered. I could. I've got tons and tons of the individual herbs, and I could make my own herb blends. Don't have a pestle and mortar. I could make my own herb blends. I'm just too lazy. I'm a lazy witch. We all know this. So we can say it's almost Samhain there. So you're obviously in the southern hemisphere. Wickham, where are you based? Oh, New Zealand. Okay. Can't see them on the site. Can't see what on the site, Simon? What can't you see on the site? So the site that I've just linked, the Freya's Cauldron site, you can't see. What can't you see? The Sabbath kit. Okay, let me see if I can find it for you. If not, it might be on her eBay shop. In which case, give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to quickly have a look on her eBay shop. They've got 6. They come with 6 candles in the colours associated with the Sabbath. You get that little tile that's been etched. You get a little tiny crystal. Doesn't tell you which one it is, so it's like trying to identify it is always fun. You get some herb blend, a herb bundle. Sorry, a herb blend, and you also get some oil that you can anoint your own candles with. Let's have a look. No, I can't seem to find them. Maybe she doesn't do them anymore, which would be a shame. I mean, when did I buy them? I bought them a while ago, and it was just for ease, so I didn't have to do the work to make sure I had the right colored candles for the right Sabbats and all that section. I just did it as for ease. I can't find them either. I don't think she does them anymore. That is interesting. Maybe she has stopped producing them, which is a shame. It really is a shame. I'm just looking at her website, and yeah, I can't see them or find them either. That is sad. That is very sad. Nothing is popping up. Oh, hang on. No, here we go. I found them. Okay, here we go, Simon. I've actually found them for you. Nope. Simon, I've found them. Well, I found something similar, but it's different. She's changed it slightly. That's a lot more expensive than I paid. A lot more expensive than I paid. That's a lot more expensive than I paid. If I remember rightly, mine were a lot cheaper than that. That's a lot more expensive than I paid. But yeah, and it seems that she's changed them. It seems that they now come with a booklet of information, looking at her website, which tells you about the Sabbats and stuff. I mean, I just didn't need. I bought them when there wasn't a booklet involved, but I know. Yeah, I might have to do a little baby witching thing about the Sabbats, about how to honor the Sabbats and things like that. So yeah. Anyway, so these little candle holders, really happy with those. But yeah, you can get some bargains on that site, and I like it for some of the stuff that you can get. Now, the next purchase that I had delivered recently was a bit of an impulse buy. I saw a post on Instagram, And I was like, oh my goodness. And it was about this book, and it was 1 page of book. And I was like, wow, that looks incredible. I was like obsessed by this Instagram post of this book. It was like a storybook, and it was just like, oh my God, I need that in my life. So I jumped onto the Instagram story. I went to the person's Instagram page, went to the Etsy shop, and literally just ordered the book. I didn't even look at how much money it was or anything like that. I was like, I really need this book. And the creator messaged me, and the creator was lovely about. No, actually, I messaged the creator first, going, "Oh my God, what is this book? I need it." And then she sent me the link to her Etsy shop, and I purchased it from her Etsy shop. So the book is called A Compendium of Witches, and it's written and illustrated by Natasha Ilinsik. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Now, this is the cover of the book. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. And the inside of it is absolutely stunning. So I want to show you just a couple of the pages with the artwork and the start of the story. I mean, look at that. This is unreal. Let me see if I can find another one. Like another page. It is just absolutely stunning. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading that. And I got a little thank you note in the package. In the package, she also sent her business card. And her business card's really nice as well. And it's got all the information on the back of the business card that you can't really see. Love a little card saying thank you, a little thank you card, which is beautiful. That'd make a great bookmark. So yeah, I ordered that on a whim. Now I went onto Etsy and I got the link. So if people like it, they can have a look. I haven't read it yet because it only arrived. Was it today or yesterday? I think it was yesterday that it arrived. So I've not read it yet. But I'm excited to read it. I'm really excited to read it. So yeah, I just thought I would, because I talk about things that I bought, but I never seem to credit where I get them from. Is it an easy read, Dan? I don't know. I've not read it yet. I haven't read it, but it seems like it's little short stories. That's what it is. It doesn't appear to be like a big long story. From what I can gather, I've only had a quick flick through. It looks like little short stories, but it looks beautiful and it looks so nice on the shelf. And the artwork is just like, oh, it speaks to me. The artwork are like that crone woman. It's like a female hermit. That first picture I showed, it's like a female version of the hermit. That crone energy. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I love it. Just from that picture is just like everything. So yeah, but I thought it about time that I started to credit the people that I buy things from. Looks lots of people are coming in, so that's nice. So how everyone's coming in. Is that everything? No, that's not everything. There's one more thing that arrived recently. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday that it arrived. Yeah, it was yesterday it arrived. I'll show you the book again, Whispering Well. That's not a problem. And the link to the Etsy shop's in the chat, but it's A Compendium of Witches. It's so good. I love new books anyway. I need a bookshelf. I want some bookshelves on the wall over there. I'm going to get really nice bookends and have my books there. I've got a few ideas. Spending more time in my room than I would normally do, I've started to think about how I want the space to work a bit more, which is why the plaque went up there, and I'd like more stuff. So yeah. So yes, I went with the standard, Simon. I went with the standard edition. Did I go with the standard edition? I'm sure I went with the standard edition. Let me check. Uh, do, do, do. Purchases and reviews. Here we go. Right, I need to leave a review on it. Yes, it was the standard finish. I went for the standard finish of the book. I didn't go for the sketched and signed edition. I just went for the standard one. But it's beautiful anyway. Absolutely beautiful. And yeah, I think it is short stories. Yeah, it's short stories. Lots of different information. Oh, that's nice. Look at this one. Look at that one. Oh my God. That is amazing. Look at her face. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful work. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm still reading Mort. I started to read it in January and put it down. I picked it back up again and started to read it again. So I'm currently reading Mort by Terry Pratchett at the moment. So the final thing that arrived yesterday is on here. Now, you're all going to be very, very happy that this has finally happened. And this has happened, or this has only happened because of Simon. And it's not another hashtag Simon made me do it. As you all know, me and Simon are friends in real life, like out of YouTube. And we visit each other when we can, and we like to do things together, and we talk all the time. And Simon has now managed to pop my traditional RWS cherry. So he kindly sent me a copy of the RWS Centennial Edition. Now, when I've seen this on other people's channels, I've been like, okay, it's nice, it's nice. However, having it in my hands, I can honestly say I do like the deck. I actually do like this deck. I love the backs. The backs are beautiful. And I love the fact that it looks old. It looks old. And the images they're not, I think having it in my hand is a lot different to seeing it in images and seeing it on video. But I can appreciate it. I really can appreciate it. So I'm looking forward to using this because it is a proper RWS. The death card. I mean, the death card. I actually quite like the death card. The death card is really nice. I quite like it. I mean, it is a good deck. It's a nice deck. I like it. I actually do like it. When I opened it yesterday, I got very excited. But yeah, I do like this deck. So we finally, I haven't used it yet. I haven't worked with it yet. So I'm going to have it sit down with it, spend a little bit of time with it, going through the images and just getting to know it. But I'm very, very, very happy with my RWS. And now I have a proper traditional RWS tarot deck. Despite having many RWS style or RWS inspired decks, I now have a real RWS deck. So I am now officially a proper tarot person instead of having all my slightly just off to the center of RWS decks. I now have a real one. And it makes me like a proper grown-up, like a proper grown-up tarot reader that I have one. So yeah, I am super happy with that. Super, super happy with that. I'm so excited to use it and start using it. So yeah, so those are the few things. I don't think I've got anything else coming. Oh, update on Witch's Moon. The Witch's Moon box is still stuck somewhere in the United States. The last update with a location was on the 15th of April, and it was in Chicago at a distribution center. Then an update after that was in transit to another facility on the 20th of April. So no idea where it is. My moon box, my witch's moon box could be absolutely anywhere. But the last I knew about it was in Chicago. After going to Chicago from Los Angeles. So yeah, it's all a bit, oh. So I have no idea what's happening with that. It was normally here by now. What's this? What am I being blamed for now, Crystal? Dan actually made me buy the spellcasters. Right, I didn't make you buy it. Transfer of intent, Simon made you buy it because Simon made me buy it. So therefore, Simon made you buy it. I got the spellcasters because of watching a Throwback Thursday. So yeah, but I love the spellcasters. So good, so good, so witchy and pagany and everything I love about Tarot deck. However, I've now got my real one, my real RWS, which I do like. I do like, actually, no, I like it a lot. I do like it a lot, actually. So yes. So those are the few things I've got to update you with, and that's all really. It's very, 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 very. Dan, you just made me buy something. Work quit. Oh, what have you bought, Simon? What have you bought? That's happened before, though, Simon. You've bought things when I have shown them. We're bad. We influence each other, I think. Oh, he's bought the book. Oh, you've just bought the book. Do you know what? It came really quickly, actually, because she is in Scotland somewhere. I can't remember where she's from. It's in Scotland somewhere. I think it's Edinburgh, maybe. I can't remember. It came really, really quickly. Really, really quickly. So yeah, it was really good delivery, actually. I was really impressed. And a little thank you note that she sent me. It's literally a hand wrote note. And she's given me a discount code for another purchase from her site or from her Etsy shop. So yeah, only £4 postage packaging is really good. And the book is beautiful. And I don't mind paying a little bit more for things that are on through Etsy because I think they're more sort of crafty. Does that make sense? More not handmade, but more of it goes to the person. I think she's. I don't know. I haven't even checked the published details. I'm so rubbish. So yeah. So those are the things I've got to show you. Would anyone like to see anything particular while I'm here, or would anyone like to ask any questions? This plans. I'm not going to be on for ages because this evening's plans with me and Lee. We are going to start watching the Harry Potter films from film number 1 tonight, and watch them over the next couple of nights. And watch them all. So I dug out my box set of all the DVDs, and we're going to watch the Harry Potter films. I'm going to make dinner and sit down and watch Harry Potter, which will be great. Good job Al's not here, asking that question. And Jen says that she found out today that her local tarot shop is permanently closing. Oh no. That is so sad. And that's going to happen to a lot of people and a lot of businesses at the moment. Some things are not going to survive. So we have to try and support those where we can. And most independents, just, it's sad. It's really sad. The world's going to be a very different place when this is done. Simon, Harry Potter is Harry Potter. Whether you like it or not, it's still going to be Harry Potter. Regardless of your opinion of it. It's entertainment. It's not reality. So does anyone have any questions before, or does anyone want to see anything? Does anyone have any questions? Whispering tried to convert Simon, but it didn't work. Do you know what? There's no accounting for taste, is the Simon. No accounting for taste. So yes, any questions from anybody? while you're typing, I'm going to have some gin. There's still one deck I've not opened yet that arrived. When I did my last live the other week, the Mystic Fairy Tarot, I still haven't opened it because I don't know why. Being at home, time seems to just disappear. But I have discovered a new way to waste my time. I've come back to The Sims 4. So yeah, I've come back to The Sims 4, and there was an expansion pack released at the start of this year called Making Magic, where you're seeing us to be like a witch or a wizard and craft spells and make potions, which is really fun. So I downloaded the expansion for that. I was like, yes, I'm going to be a witch and have a little wand and ride a broomstick, and it's amazing. And you have little familiars that follow you around. One of them's a little voodoo doll, and he floats around behind you. It's so cute. So yeah, open it. Salky wants me to open. You want me to open the Mystic Fairy Tarot, Salky? It's here. Open the deck. Open the deck. Okay. Opening the deck. I'm opening the deck. Get my little scissors out. I'll open the deck. Do you know what? It's been so long since I ordered this deck, and since I watched it on Throwback Thursday, I can't remember why I ordered it. I obviously must have liked the images, and I've been to Linda Ravenscroft's shop in Glastonbury. I remember going, oh my god, I can spend so much money in there. But I can't remember what it was about this deck that made me order it. All that I do know is, thing is, Simon, I ordered it whilst watching a Throwback Thursday when it was live, and there was one or two cards. It was quite early on in the deck. I'm sure it was quite early on in the deck that I saw these cards, and I was like, and I think it was when I was going through my obsession with Tarot of the Enchanted Forest. Oh, the book's really hefty. It's a really hefty book. Really hefty book. I'm just having a flick through the book. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Nice book though. Right, let's get to the cards. Let's do what we're gonna do. We need to get into these cards and have a look. Robin wants to know how I can keep a deck in the house unopened. Because I'm using others. So I bought it, but I've been busy with other decks. So that's why it stayed wrapped. Because it wasn't calling to me yet. Right. I'm still racking my brains about why I ordered this deck. There's definitely a reason for it. From watching that Throwback Thursday, definitely a reason. I'm trying to remember. I can't think of the card that would have made me do it. Right. Shrink wrap is done. Let's get rid of that shrink wrap. Shrink wrap's gone. Now the backs. Oh, I like the backs. The backs are very nice. I like them a lot. Oh. Yeah, we like the back. Right. I've got to start flicking through this deck because I can't remember what it looks like. I'm hoping I'm going to like it now that I've got it. So, I'm sure there's some sort of story involved to this deck. I'm trying to remember back to the Throwback Thursday, which is a good month ago now. I'm sure there's some sort of story involved with the deck. It's very cute. It's very obviously it's very fairy because it's the Mystic Fairy Tarot, but that's the Fool. He or she is very cute. Oh, the cards are very sticky. That's the Magician. Ooh, I like the Priestess. I do like the priestess. Look at that. I like that. That's nice. Oh, the Empress is nice too. That's the Emperor. Ooh, I like this one. I do like this card. This is a good card. Look at that. Very Green Man-esque. It's the priest. Maybe it was this one that caused me to buy it. Maybe it was his face. Potentially, it could be this card. If I see anything that's sort of Green Man-esque, I am all over it. This might be the card that caused me to buy it. Oh, I like the Lovers. The Lovers is really good. Look at that. I like that. That's nice. Chariot, which is my card of the year. She looks quite in control, though, of that Chariot. She really does. But it's nice. I like it. Ooh, Strength is very, very fey. Very fey indeed. The Hermit is very cute. Look at that little face in all those mushrooms. That's quite nice. I like the colours in that. I think it might have been the priest card, you know, that caused Dan to buy this deck. Justice. Nice. It's a nice card, that. The Hanged Fae. Ooh, Devil is really good. I like her. I like her a lot. Selkie, this is a Llewellyn deck. Not the devil. No, it's not the devil. It's death. Thanks, Simon. I've read it as well. I don't know why. Automatically, that pose was like a seductive, tempting pose. So why my brain automatically thought of the devil with that sort of, that sort of come to bed look says a lot about me more than it does about this card. But thank you for correcting me, Simon. Thank you for correcting me. This is Temperance. That's the devil. Oh, I like the Tower. That's the Star. The Moon. I like the Moon. I like that. The Sun. Judgment. And the World. Do you know what? I actually quite like this. It's a really nice. Oh, the Miners. Do you want me to go through the Miners as well? Does anyone want me to go through the minors? I'm happy to, if anyone wants me to. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of them. I can try and be quicker with the minors. If you want me to go through the minors. I like this deck, though. I do like this deck. I've got decks to use all over the place. Minors are quite different. Yes, please. Okay. So the Ace of Wands. Two. Three. So I'm right in thinking, aren't I, that there's a story that goes through this, because if you look, it's the same boys in each card. So is there a story that runs through the minors? Because the same two boys in the Wands cards. So I'm going to have to find that out. I'm sure Simon said something about it. Each suit follows a story. Right. I'm going to have to read the guidebook, because they are beautiful cards. Because they're new, they are getting... It's just... I think it's just the static from the cellophane. This is really cute. This is really cute. Really nice. You can sort of see the story unfolding as you go through the suits. From like 1 to 10. The Ace to 10, should I say. Well, from 2 to 10. You sort of see it unfolding. I like it. So this is the Knave of Wands. Then the Knight. And the Queen. And then the King. So now, on to Cups. Nice Ace of Cups card. Very nice. I like the Cup suit. I do like the Cup suit. Being totally ruled by my emotions, I resonate with the Cup suit a lot. So there's obviously mermaid fairies involved in this story that goes through the cups. So this is something, the story seems to centre around this mermaid. This mermaid fairy mermaid, I don't know what you call them. Never encountered a fairy mermaid before. Ooh, the Eight of Cups, look at that dragonfly. Do you know what? It is a really, really beautiful deck. And it's not my usual, but I can see myself using this. It's probably because I enjoyed the Tarot of the Enchanted Forest so much that was probably a gateway into something like this for me. I do have a fairy oracle up there, which I use occasionally. Generally, I've used it with my nephews before because they're quite young. But yeah, I think the Tarot of the Enchanted Forest has given me a gateway into something more sort of fae energy, possibly. So I'm quite happy for that. Quite happy that that's happened. Right, on to the swords. Just bear with me. Just need some gin and a vape. And then after this, after I've done this, I've got to sort the dinner out. Oh, that's why. I had the valve closed, so I couldn't actually get any of it out, which was very good. No, that's the back, Dan. What are you doing? Ace of Swords. Oh, I'm so looking forward. I've got so many books to read. Yes, Jen, I still like Tarot of the Enchanted Forest. I'm not using it at the moment. The one I'm using at the moment is my ultimate favorite deck because when I stripped everything back, I needed to come back down to ground level. So I'm using my Greenwich Tarot because that is my favorite deck. Is the Greenwich Tarot. This is such a good little deck. It's so pretty. I love the colours in it. The colours are beautiful. The images are beautiful. The fact that each suit tells a story is so nice. I do like this deck. I'm going to have to use it and play with it and see how it reads. But no, this is a good deck. I'm glad I purchased it. Clearly, I only purchased it because of the priest card. As soon as I started, I was like, that's probably why I bought this. But yeah, I like it. And it's a Llewellyn deck. They're not expensive, you know. They are not expensive decks. Llewellyn are not expensive. I am really actually, speaking of the Llewellyn decks, I am looking forward to Monday night when, sorry, right, 2 seconds. Look at that one. Sorry. The thorns are piercing her in the Ten of Swords. That is, I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, talking of Llewellyn decks, I'm very excited to watch the Tarot Times on, is it this Monday coming? Because they are reviewing the Wizard's Tarot. And I haven't looked at it yet. I'm waiting to see what the Tarot Times think of it. But Simon gave me, not a spoiler, but he said he thinks I will really like the Wizard's Tarot. So yeah, I like that. I'm quite excited by that. So the Knight of Swords, look at that with the raven or crow's head on her. Oh, I like that. So yeah, I'm really excited about the Wizard's Tarot, especially as I've got the Greenwich Tarot, I've got the Everyday Witch Tarot, I've got the Greenwich Tarot and the Everyday Witch Tarot. I've got the Spellcaster's Tarot. I'm quite enjoying the Llewellyn decks, if I'm honest. I've got quite a few. So I'm quite looking forward to the Wizard's Tarot. So yeah, we'll see how it looks. I'm looking forward to watching the Tarot Times. And if I like it, I will probably buy it. Now we're on to the Pentacles. I've just been jabbering away while I've been showing these cards. I already know why I bought the deck. Bought the deck for the Priest card. Now these cards are lovely. The colours are beautiful. The images are beautiful, and I'm excited to read the book when I finally get round to it, because I feel like I'm going to have to read the book to use these properly, to get an understanding of the story behind each suit, to see how that sort of influences how it's read. Look at that cute little mouse. So yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. I'm going to have to read this book before I use it. But it's a very nice deck. It's a very nice deck. And I'm glad I purchased it. It's very cute. It is very, very cute. I like how the deck has been done with the scenes for each suit. I do like that. And the colour scheme, I mean, there's colour schemes for each suit and the scenes behind them and the theme. It's just done perfectly. It's done beautifully. So there we go. That is the Mystic Fairy Tarot. I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, I enjoyed being in Linda Ravenscroft shop when I was in Glastonbury. That was last year. So I like this deck. I do like this deck, and I'm excited to use it. So you've had the deck. Anything else you want from me at the moment? Yeah, happy with that. Very happy with that. That's going to go back here. I'll have to read the book before I use that. No, Simon, she wasn't there when I went, unfortunately. When I went, she was not there, which is very sad. I know she was there when you were there because you got to meet her, but no, not for me, unfortunately. I still enjoyed being in Glastonbury, though. It was amazing. An amazing place. I didn't get a chance to do everything I wanted to do because I was only in the UK to get my car MOT'd when I was living in France, and I spent a day. I came over, spent one night in Poole, so I took an overnight ferry over to the UK, got my car MOT'd, then spent the night in Poole, then went to Glastonbury, and then got the overnight ferry back. So it was a very, very, very quick trip to Glastonbury. So I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do. Or see everything I wanted to see because I was only there for 6 hours. But it was still good. It was still very enjoyable. Yeah, cannot wait to go back. Cannot wait to go back. So yeah, I'm going to have to save. Going to have to save a lot of money when I go back because it will cost me a fortune when I am buying all the stuffs. So, any more questions from anybody before I shoot off and enjoy the rest of my evening with a lovely dinner, a film, and some more gin? And the room is silent. Perfect. In that case, then, I just want to say thank you, everybody, for being here this evening. I'm finishing in time for Corrie. I don't watch Corrie. I don't watch any of the soaps. My life is too busy, or was too busy and too hectic to watch any of the soaps, Simon, so I'm not watching Corrie now. So yeah, thank you all for being here. It's the literally, I can't even say the word. The Bookie Witches. Literary Witches? Literary Witches, is it? I can't say it. Becca's on tonight with Kelly. So don't forget to go and see them. I'm so bad at plugging other channels. Yeah, Becca's on tonight with Kelly. Go and see them. 9 o'clock, I believe, over on Kelly's channel. That's it. Yeah. See, I know I'm getting better at this. But thank you all for being here this evening. I just wanted to share a few of my things with you. We finally popped my RWS Cherry, thanks to Simon at the Hermit's Cave. So I'm going to work with this deck and see how I get on with it. But I do like it. So I'm going to shoot off. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. I hope you have a lovely weekend. Make sure you all stay safe. Make sure you all look after yourselves. Now, take care and have a great time. Bye-bye, guys.